Who's doing it?
Okay, how ominous. I can recap.
The notes are
If
up
you
to
just
date.
tell me where we started.
The beginning of
I can
session
go
7.
from there. Okay.
We were continuing our journey around the bush, apparently.
We were on the road, and in our carriage, things started getting a little weird. A bunch of in unkindness of ravens decided to land upon our carriage, and Phaedra was using her familiar to scout and was having a weird kaleidoscope effect, which suggested that maybe someone else was also looking through all those ravens' eyes, probably Strahd. But then we killed them all, so, problem solved for now. We come up to like a fork in the road, and Raziel has some ghostly visions of some guy laying traps all in the road, and I don't know if anyone was at the little hangman's noose yet, but there was a little noose platform also there at the crossroads. Raziel goes to check it out and discovers that there's bear traps all over the road. Phaedra comes out to help kind of disarm those things, while Raziel has like a vision of someone hanging in this hangman's noose, where the rest of us see nothing. And getting a closer look, it is a vision of himself that Raziel sees. How spooky is that?
With stab wounds in the back. Was stabbed in the back.
Oh yeah, very
Josh is holding on to that one.
Ooh, I would
Got my eyes on you fuckers.
I don't have any daggers.
I do. Uh-oh. Then, once we've cleared the traps, we continue on, or actually, no. We continue on after we get attacked by giant wolves. There's like a whole bunch of them, but I think was his name? Ismark was just kind of hanging back to protect Irina only, but it was okay because Togar could fly, and we handled it. Then we continue on the road, and I believe come to a camp, a very colorful camp, or rather we see colorful smoke at first. Someone comes out and offers us a drink, and some people are sus, especially Barney, who decides to stay with the cart because he doesn't trust the Vistani, who we figure out that's who they were. So Dax, Phaedra, and Togork, I believe, go into the camp. Raziel sneaks into the camp separately. We hear a story from a Vistani, let's say, storyteller, and we are directed to a fortune teller who has been expecting us, Madame Ava. And when we go in there, Phaedra has some horrible visions of her associates, of Dax having like little vampire fangs, and Togork having a skeletal raven as if like on his shoulder. So
Was it specified that my fangs were little? Or are you just making an assumption?
Hey, what now?
Yeah, they're really cute. And we were just about to get our fortunes told when Roll20 decided to quit, and that is where we left off, I think.
That's what I thought you were going to say when we went into Madame Ava's camp, where Roll20 broke. I thought that's why you were just going to cut to that. And Tyler, for the sake of these people, you have to start with the Vistani camp music. That music was so good.
Yeah.
Boom. And boom.
Oh boy.
Turn up the light too.
Oh my gosh, so atmospheric.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alrighty, is everybody caught up? Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've updated the
Did
notes.
I forget anything?
No, I've updated the notes from when it crashed last week. I said they're up to date. Completely lied to you because I forgot the Roll20 crashed halfway through. But well done, Michaela. Excellent work on the recap.
I just need to know where we started last time, and I can piece it
Yeah.
together from there. Well.
There we go. Alright, so as the three of you are speaking with Adamava, and Reziel is slinking around the camp stealthily. Very stealthily, actually. Because you rolled pretty well. Reziel, you see that Irina and I already forgot his name.
Ismark.
Ismark, there we go. They're both at the center. They're trying to be as visible as possible to as many people as possible.
Really?
Right in the middle of the bonfire. They're trying their best to just keep
Are
as
they on
many
fire?
people around them. Not yet. That's foreshadowing. And Reziel, you kind of
Interesting.
just take in your surroundings. Is there anything you do specifically?
I don't think so. I do make note of them doing that because you'd think that they're, trying to keep her hidden. But I suppose maybe they want to be surrounded by people so they're like meat shields in case they're attacked. Perhaps. But I think if nothing seems too sus and it just seems like normal camp business, I guess I would sneak stealthily into Madame Ava's tent as if I'd been there the whole time.
Then we will start with you, Reziel.
Uh-oh.
As they have entered and spoken with Madame Ava a little bit, you are just on the outside of camp, like right where the forest line ends. And you see everything is going pretty well. Seems roughly safe. They seem welcoming. And you feel like you can move in. You can join the rest of the party. Give me a perception check. With advantage, actually.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's better. That's a 16.
Okay. No, I need to roll something.
Oh no.
For no specific
A
reason.
death saving throw, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm going to roll your death saving.
Raziel dies instantly.
Okay.
On that note, a friend of mine is in a campaign right now where when you go down, your death saving throws are a D100 and anything under 15 is a fail. If you fail twice, you're dead. Anything over 50, no, anything under 85 is a fail. So you've got to get 85 to
what?
100. Yeah. It's like, boom, you're out. There's a 15% chance of successfully rolling. And if you make 2 fails, you're dead.
Do you need 1 over 85 to pass?
No, you need
Or
3
do you
or
need 2?
3. Yeah, it's really like, it's really
Yes.
skewed. It's a very cool campaign.
They must be going through characters like nobody's business.
Nobody's lost a character yet. They're on episode 5.
Oh.
Suppose it must make them play so carefully.
It's a really combat heavy game as well. So they're terrified constantly. He feels really responsible because he's playing a life cleric. But anyway, enough of him.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Tyler. You were rolling something. Has Josh
Sorry.
died?
Do we see Josh?
Well, do we see Raziel? Is he dead?
No, you guys are in the tent. You may or may not be dead when you come out of the tent.
Oh, he's dying out there. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's fine. Way out of sight.
We don't know what's happening.
I have an idea for a backup character, so I'll get.
Oh, I did
Reziel.
leave my raven on the carriage, by the way. I'm
Okay.
peeking through those eyes every now and then, but I can imagine nothing's happening.
Yeah. Barnable is still over there.
He's
You
just
see him.
chilling. That's cool. That's cool.
Reziel. It's taking a moment because I gotta bring a lot together all once.
Oh god, I'm nervous.
With your perception check, You hear the sounds of the camp. You pick up on everybody talking. You hear the lapping of the shore by the water. You see the lights of the tent. And you feel like everything is very calm. And then you feel something skitter up your back. Your little hand friend. And you see him, or you feel him grip your shoulder real hard. And your attention that was once focused on the camp kind of brings itself inward, and you focus on your immediate surroundings. You listen closely, and you hear this unending exhale sound, just barely. As you kind of turn around to see what's behind you in the forest, you see about 15 feet from you, there's a shadowy figure that is floating a few feet off the ground. It's humanoid shaped, and you see these yellow piercing eyes. All of the shadows are kind of just like swirling through it, almost like a mist.
Oh my gosh, is this Strahd? I'll try and nonchalantly move my hand so it's just over the handle of my dagger, just so I'm prepared, just in case. But I guess I'll, not loudly because I don't want to draw the attention of the camp, but I'll just say, who's out there?
Raziel, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
And here I thought the hand was giving me a massage. I was like, it's about fucking time.
That was the advantage that you were given.
Oh,
He was helping you out.
oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, that's a 14 on initiative.
Okay.
Where exactly is this happening?
This is just in the tree line.
Oh
So
yeah,
I can
this
kind
is
of show you.
this is about to be a murder mystery.
What I'm really asking is my familiar close enough to see any of this happening or no?
No, specifically because Raziel has kind of been following you as you've been going through the camp. He's not near the carriage.
I see. Uh-oh. God, sweet.
Let's see.
You know, that not once did I think I was going to be the first person to die. I for sure thought it was going to be James.
Me too.
Dude.
What a great way to start an episode. Death.
The fool's gotta live to the end, like Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, he is. He's totally going to inherit everything. But like have severe PTSD and like with
That's more
his
like
arms.
it.
Oh my
He's
god,
gonna,
Dax
like-
is the final girl.
Yeah, he's gonna have arms full of gold and walk off a cliff.
He's just going to remember all his friends that died along the way. I inspired them all, and they just repaid me with their dead souls. Togor can't die.
Oh,
It's impossible.
Raziel,
oh my god.
you actually go first. About
Wow.
15 feet from you, on the opposite side of where the camp is. You see this.
Oh, this is scary. Okay, I don't think I've probably had any encounters with vampires per se. Probably haven't had any kind of encounters before with people who float and have yellow eyes. So I probably don't know what I'm fighting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink my potion of invisibility.
Ooh, I fucks with it.
And then I will attempt. I'm invisible. However, I will. Basically, what I want to do is like get out of where I currently am, but I want to keep an eye on him so that if he, let's say, can't see invisible creatures, fingers crossed, and decides to give up on the chase, I can then possibly follow him a little bit, or her a little bit. So I guess I'm gonna down the potion and then try and stealthily maybe move behind a tree or something, a nearby tree.
Okay. Like a different tree or the one that you were kind of like right beside?
Like a different tree.
Okay. Raziel, as you begin making your way to find your hiding spot, you see those eyes just follow you.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, fuck! Okay. Do they do anything, or do they just watch?
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Okay, so it's a bonus action to take a potion. Fuck.
Is it?
Okay, so
Oh yeah, you do. It's a bonus action for us, and it's an action to give it to someone else, right?
He's still watching me, so assumably he can see me. God damn it! There goes an invisibility potion. Fuck. You know what? I guess I'll just stand there, dagger in hand, and I guess I'll just wait to see what they do because yeah, I'll just because I'm in initiative, but that's not to say that they're necessarily gonna outright kill me. So I guess I'll just
dodging.
I'll just yes at the dodge action. That's what I'll do.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Raziel. See this dark mist kind of blend in with the night behind you. The only thing you have is the moonlight that is shining through the trees. See it just watch you. Still sees you. You cannot hide, and you chose not to run. You see a single boot kind of come from this dark mist. As it hits the ground, you see the bonfire of the camp behind you extinguish. The night just takes hold. A second boot comes out. The figure still wreathed in shadow, even harder to see. And when that second boot hits the ground, the entire air just gets cold, and you feel all of the moisture kind of cling to you. You can see your breath as you exhale in your invisible form. He takes another step towards you, and you see clouds begin to roll in from the forest above. The moonlight just completely blacked out. Those shining yellow eyes, still as opaque as it was when he was in his mist form. But with your dark vision, you can make him out. Long black hair, a black leather mantle that covers these very outdated noble garb. He takes another step towards you, and you see those yellow piercing eyes begin to slowly dull into a deep, dark red. And I need you to roll me a charisma save.
You know, trust me to be invisible when I die. No one's gonna find my body.
That's true, it's a potion too.
Oh fuck, that's a 4.
Feels bad.
Okay. Raziel, you feel as though you have been dipped in honey.
Ah!
Your shoulders are heavy. You feel relaxed. And while you feel danger and this immediate threat, you feel your mind just kind of drift. And all of your stress is replaced with comfort. And you feel safe. And this figure reaches his hand out towards you. Raziel, you are now charmed.
Oh no.
And you see this leather-gloved hand kind of beckon you towards him. Your legs feel like jelly as you begin to just slowly make your way. And just as your hand is about to touch his, it snaps like a bear trap, his hand grabbing your wrist and pulling you in. And in a deep voice, you hear, "Oh, Raziel. You know the dangers of this land. Yet, you separate from your pack. It is a mistake that may cost you your life." And like the crunch of an apple, he grabs onto your neck with his fangs. You take 8 piercing damage and 13 necrotic damage. And your max HP is reduced by 19.
How many do you have?
Tyler, to specify, was it reduced and then he took the damage, or he took 19 damage and it reduced his max HP by that
And it
amount?
reduced.
Okay.
Yeah, so it came after.
Okay.
Okay. I have 8 health.
Do you
Max
not have
and
any
full.
way of reducing that?
No.
Oh shit, is there not yet? Okay.
Absolutely not.
You're still charmed.
Raziel, I need you to give me a charisma save as
Oh
you feel these fangs go into your neck. Feel the shot of adrenaline run through your body that immediately fades. When you tense up, your arms just drop again to your side. And as he yanks himself off, you hear this sharp inhale, like he's just been hit with a shot of adrenaline. The blood dripping from his fangs onto your shoulder. He whispers into your ear, "Oh, I had so much faith in all of you. And I hope you live for our dinner." If you do, let it be known that I am not generous, that I do not come with recompense. You bring me a gift. Tiefling blood is so rare. Do not let the darkness take you. Give me the chance. Show me your worth. Show me your strength. Do not bend to the weak, for it breeds frailty. I hope you live, Raziel. If you do, accept my gift, for it holds so many old answers. And he's going to bite into you again. Raziel, you take 19
This
piercing
guy's
damage.
a bit of a hypocrite, right? He's like, live for me, live for me, live for me, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm dead. Outright.
Oh. Why
No,
are you
dead outright.
That's impossible.
Because I've only got 8 health.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
Yeah, you'll be dead.
Oh yeah. So I'm
No,
just...
you're not dead.
Yeah,
yet.
I'm. Yeah, my max is 8. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just down. Sorry.
My max is 8.
Okay. Raziel, you feel very quickly the darkness begin to fill the peripherals of your vision and just slowly begin to creep in. You don't feel the pain anymore. You just feel numbness. You feel cold. And just very slowly, you feel yourself just drift away. You don't even hear yourself collapse to the ground. And with that, we're going to move back over to the other guys in the tent.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna start getting my backup character ready.
Okay.
Josh, don't forget that aid doesn't get removed because you had an HP drop.
Yeah.
Oh my
I did give
God.
it
Max
to
is
us.
also
I'm
reduced by
missing a
7
spell slot.
if you by somehow make it out of this.
Okay.
So your max would be
The rest of
reduced
you
by
guys.
26, but add another 5. So it'd only be reduced by 21 because I've given you a 5 buffer from aid. Before we went in.
Not knowing of the horrors outside of the tent,
Nope. So,
You
what
guys?
does the future hold?
are speaking with Madame Ava.
Alright, what does my card say? Pull it.
Oh God.
She has
We're
pulled out this small
screwed.
box from underneath the table. She has
We're
opened
screwed.
it. Phaedra received her vision, whether it be true or fake. or
I'm just
trick.
looking really sad at Dax and Togork. But it's just also my regular expression, so you can't tell.
Yeah, that's true. She takes about a third of the deck and kind of splits it off from the rest, and she sets both on either side. I'm going to actually send you to it.
Oh boy.
You hear all of the sounds from the outside of the camp. The shore, the music, the people, they all begin to drift away as the lights begin to dim.
Are you taking dibs on that one? Okay.
This is all just a poker game.
Very
Full build-up.
elaborate.
Oh. Okay. So.
Her eyes close, and these weathered old fingers begin to drift over to the larger deck. She picks up one, she sets it face down here. She picks up a second
Oh, sorry.
and places it down here. And she picks up a third and picks it here. So it's in a triangle shape. And from the smaller deck, she grabs two. She sets one at the center and one below the center so that it forms a cross. The tone begins to dull down, and she begins to drift her hand back over to that first card that she sat down. She hovers over it for a moment before she clicks her head to the side, almost like an owl. Like she's listening to something. Like someone is talking to her, giving her advice. And you hear these whispers begin to drift in to the tent. She listens carefully. No. And then she flips the first card. There we go.
Ooh.
And she says, "The Four of Swords. The Mercenary." This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancients will help you better understand your enemy.
Can I just clarify? Is she reading specifically to Togork or to all three of us?
To everyone in
Okay.
the room. She also doesn't seem coherent of her surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
She's not looking at anyone. She listens to the voices again. She nods in understanding. And she says, "The thing you seek lies with the dead under mountains of gold." She hovers her hand over the second card and flips it. And says, "This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. a holy symbol of great hope. The Three of Stars, the Enchanter. Oh. Oh. Her eyes open, but there are no pupils. There's just white. She's looking past you, like she is somewhere else. I see a kneeling woman. A rose of great beauty plucked too soon. The master of the marsh, he knows of whom I speak. I cannot see their faces, they are twisted and buried in the dirt. She hovers her hand over the third card, and you see little cracks begin to bleed out into the wooden table, and vines begin to spread throughout it. Flips it. The Seven of Swords. The hooded one. I see a faceless god. He awaits you at the end of a long, winding road deep in the mountains. And then she kind of leans in closer to the card, like she's trying to see what's not there. And you see it begin to glow, this bright light, as the vines begin to cover the card, almost bringing it into the table. Inside there is power, there is strength. This card tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of pure sunlight, trapped in someone's mind. She begins hovering her weathered old fingers over the fourth card. She holds it there for a moment, stares at it very intently, like something is evading her sight, or she's trying to read into a riddle, attempting to solve it. This card sheds light on the one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. And the vines begin to sprout under the table and through that fourth card. They begin to form a rose in the table.
Do we see what the fourth card is or not?
You do. Oh, I forgot to flip it. 1 second. There you go. It's the Tempter. She cocks her head to the side again. She begins to listen closely. Ah, I hear wedding bells. Or perhaps a death knell. It calls thee to a mountainside abbey, wherein you will find a woman who is more than the sum of her parts. Oh, that poor girl. And then she begins to weep. Tears begin to run down her face. The petals on the flower begin to just blacken, become necrotic, and fall onto the table, turning to dust. And then she hovers her hand over the fifth card. Flips it over. Your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. It will lead you to your final act. Live or die. I see blood. I see a man on a table being torn apart by vampire spawn. His face twisted in pain and agony. You are there, at a table, at a feast. The innocent, he dwells with the one whose blood sealed his doom. A brother of light, snuffed out too soon. I see his remains. I see the darkness above him, and I see one standing before him. And the candles in the room begin to extinguish one by one, leaving only the bonfire light outside.
That's still alive.
At this point, yes.
I realized that. I'm just trying to get a timeline. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is still up. And then in darkness, Dax, you cannot see a goddamn thing in this room.
Nope.
The candles begin to reignite themselves with a dull red flame.
Can you just give me 1 second before carrying on? I'm just gonna get these in the notes so that we've got them long term.
I will also just copy and paste them into the chat.
Oh, you've got it written down? Well, that was a waste of my life.
No, it's a good exercise for you to remember.
I typed them all out.
Me too.
The mercenary, right? History, I think it's... the enchanter was the second card, right? The one thing I didn't write down was the cards' names. The enchanter, oh, they've got numbers, but I don't think that matters too much. The hooded one, the tempter.
Yes.
And then finally,
The innocent.
innocent.
How?
Oh, I keep pasting it with all the fucking stupid squares from Roll20. Okay, sorry, this is a huge amount to take in as well, so... Cool. And now we can all see it. I'd like to sort of just slowly look up at her as the lights come back on and just be like... That's thrilling. You said it's our final act, live or die?
Yes. I see glimpses of figures, of large rooms, eloquently decorated. But the faces, they are blurred. The fates have not decided.
So if we live, you just can't see any further? You're not saying that we don't get to do anything else regardless of whether we live or die?
If you die, I assume you get to do nothing.
Me too, but you said it's our final act if we live. Just clarifying.
She said it's your final act, whether you live or die.
Yeah. And I'm getting like, if it's our final act and we live, that's kind of... Oh, I see. Whether we live or die is the final act. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, just checking. Well, there's a chance. That's good, right? If you ignore all the death knells, swords of sunlight in people's minds and stuff, and wilting flowers, and all the other omens, there's a chance. That's good. Right? I sort of look sideways up to Togork and up to Phaedra. Right?
How is Togork reacting? Phaedra's just silent.
Madam Alice. Anya.
Madam Alice! Ava.
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 No,
Madam Ava.
yeah, you. She's
Madam
gonna wait
Ava.
for the right name.
Ava.
Yes.
You just said a lot of words, and I have no clue what any of them meant. So, you please help me understand anything you just said. In one ear, out the other ear, and nothing stayed.
Would you like the summary,
These fates
Togok?
are yours. I tell you what I see. I cannot understand.
Hmm.
You just told me a bunch of rubbish.
The summary is: go to the mountains, mountain of gold, sword in someone's mind,
okay, I'm in. I'm
dead
in.
woman, we might live
I'm
or
in.
die.
He heard
I'm
that
in.
part.
I'm in.
Okay. Okay.
You-
I've
do
no
I
idea
get
where the
my own-
mountains are.
Do I get my own personal card now?
After all of that,
This
you
one's
want your own
probably
card?
this one's probably you, Togor.
Could be fun.
Yeah, I think you might be the mercenary. She's got a point.
These cards are whatever you are willing to see, Togork.
I think it's
I can
us.
see all the cards.
I think it's us with Irene at the middle, right? Irene's the innocent. Raziel was the hooded one. No offense. Phaedra's the enchanter. You're the mercenary, and I'm the tempter.
Wow.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm going
not the
with.
tempter.
You are very tempting to me, but I sure as hell know I'm not the mercenary.
I want to be the hooded one. You can be the enchanter.
Oh, okay.
I do have hellish
Raziel's the
rebukes.
mercenary. All right. Well, that was riveting.
Okay, bye.
Madam Ava, before we leave, I don't suppose you have any more short-term advice, such as the direction of the mountains, or whether we survive tomorrow.
I cannot answer that. I do know that there is a crossroads up ahead.
Yeah, we're on the way.
Across the beach.
Everyone's raving about this crossroads. We gotta see
But,
it.
Any idea which way we should turn when we get there?
oh, that is up to you. I know some members of your carriage wish you to go west. And some, she nods to Togork, wish to go east. But if you are looking for my advice, never harm a raven.
Shit.
I'm not even joking, that is in the book. That she says that phrase.
Fuck, we harmed so many ravens.
We? There's no we.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
no, there
all in
is.
this together,
No,
folks.
no. There was genuinely a we. There was two of us.
Dax helped yell at them to death.
I mocked them.
How do you... Confused.
It's probably fine.
What direction I want to go when I don't even know what direction I want to go?
Well, you've implied that you wanted to visit Strahd.
That's what the plan was from the beginning for all of us, yes.
That plan kind of stopped in my head as soon as the word Strahd came into the equation.
You got a letter to go see Strahd,
Well,
and you
once
got in the carriage to go see him,
And
and you're
then-
saying that wasn't your plan?
It was until we found out a bit more about him, and then my plan was go home, and I was told that plan doesn't work.
Didn't work.
So now I'm sort of flying by the seat of my pants. We've already harmed all the ravens. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
So were we not supposed to do that?
No, apparently not. Apparently we shouldn't harm any ravens, but it's a bit late for that.
We only
It's
hurt one.
alright.
On a bright note, at least Raziel's getting really good at stealth.
You also did not only hurt one, you killed like an entire
No, I know.
flock.
That's what I said. We've murdered 100. Like, it's bad. But at least the
A lot
Pet
of
Shop
them.
boys are on our side.
Our luck can't get any worse.
Yes, Phaedra, it can.
Can we go find Barney and keep going east?
Let's get to the
That's a good
crossroads and make that
idea,
decision
Benny.
when we get there. How's that?
I thought
Okay.
you wanted to help
But
your new love. No,
wasn't that on the way?
Irene wants to go
no,
west.
opposite directions.
Oh, okay, we'll go west first.
It's that easy.
How about we go find our companion and then head
Yes.
to the carriage? Via
Check
some
it
ale,
out.
though. Via some ale.
Yes.
Yes.
As Madame Ava kind of waves you out the tent, you notice that it is very dark in this camp. The
God, I can't
bonfire
see a
is
damn
no
thing.
longer lit.
Phaedra,
It seems like
can you make
the
it
party
brighter?
is over.
Can't see for shit.
I can minor illusion a candle, but it doesn't give off any light.
I have a torch in my backpack. Can I get this torch out and light it?
That's the single best line I've ever heard from Phaedra.
Alright, I'm lighting a torch.
Okay.
Thank you, Togok.
Okay,
Alright,
what's
where are we
going on
going?
out here? What are the people doing? Did the party just over?
Oh, they've gone to bed or something. Do you think they left any ale?
Yeah. Where are the brother and sister that were in the middle?
Can I look around for some ale?
We didn't even see that. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
as
true.
far as we know, they're still in the carriage. Oh my goodness.
You do not see them, and it seems like most of the people have moved to inside their tents. They have left everything outside, including their ale.
Fantastic.
There
Togok,
you go.
give us a hand. I'll get my mug
All right.
out and I will gesture towards the ale.
I'm peeking over to Raven Vision real quick.
Where's Devil
What's
Boy?
happening at the carriage?
You seen
Do
him?
you want to try
Um,
something? Hold on, Dax.
Raven Vision, you see Ismark and Irina heading
Oh.
back up the hill towards the carriage.
They're going back. Perfect. All right. Carriages as we left it. Gather.
And Devil Boy?
Raziel.
Raziel!
Yep.
Raziel!
Around. Guess I'll search where I saw
Oh.
him last.
Him yelling his name across the
Skulking
camp.
amongst the tent.
Two things. Raziel, I need you to give me a death save.
Yikes.
And Phaedra, I need you to give me either a perception check or an investigation check, depending on how you go about searching for him.
Well, I think I was the only one who peeped him in the camp. Sorry. So, yeah, I'm
I
gonna
was
say.
offer you some assistance, but I can't do it yet.
Can we
Okay.
get some? Can we get some of this ale first, and then we'll look?
Oh, Togok and I are 100% at the ale while this is happening.
Yeah, I didn't do great. It's only an 8.
Okay. You search roughly the area of where you saw him last. You don't see a single shred of evidence. He is a stealthy boy.
So stealthy.
Once we've got our ale,
Raziel.
can we head up to Phaedra? Just sort of ask her. Have you found Devil Boy?
No, didn't leave a clue.
Oh,
It's
come on.
probably just.
You must
He's
be able to
probably
do
pl-
something more
Probably
effective.
playing with his hand.
I'll say to Phaedra, you've got to, you must be able to do something more effective to find him. Try a bit harder. And I will give her bardic inspiration.
Okay. Now I'll try the other one. I failed at perception.
What was the other choice?
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I failed at. I failed at investigation. So now I'll try perception.
Okay.
It's not good. That D6 is not saving that, is it? That was a thunk of a bad roll.
It was the same thing. I rolled a 2 again. I'll
Okay.
add-
What about the D6 and your modifier?
Okay. So that makes it 7 plus 2 and 9. I got one more.
Okay. Phaedra,
Oh,
you're
no.
walking closer to the woods, kind of examining the tree line.
Oh my goodness.
You don't see him.
I know how to
Why
find
did you
him.
think he was out here?
I need you to roll me another death save.
Oh shit.
I know how to find him.
Go on then. Hurry up.
Phaedra, where would you go? Because you and Raziel always go to the same exact place. So just think about where
What's the
you
point?
feel like going, and Raziel will be there.
Okay. Is there any? I think.
The
Well,
graveyard, is there a graveyard nearby?
I was gonna say is there anything creepy around, but I would probably be creeping around people's tents and just kind of poking my head in, seeing what they're up to.
Oh, this be damned! And I'll use my bardcraft to broadcast my voice around 100 feet, and I will just shout Raziel.
Okay.
Can we smell him?
What?
Okay. One.
I don't know. I'm
Phaedra,
used to having dogs in all our games.
As you begin investigating the tents, you see that you are peeking in on other people that are in there because everybody has retreated into their tent. So you're just like peeking through each one.
Of course. There's people. I'll ask if anyone saw him.
Okay.
Or also why the bonfire's out. Why the party ended so abruptly.
I don't think
try to relight the
Raziel. I
bonfire.
don't think Raziel wants to be found. To be honest, at this point.
Dax, however, is searching.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and relight the bonfire to give light to the camp.
Oh,
There's
okay.
an idea.
Phaedra, it seems that no one knows who you were talking about. No one has ever
Okay.
seen him
That's
in
fair.
their life, or anyone who looks like him.
That's fair.
But as far as why the bonfire went out, they will tell you that it just got extinguished immediately, and it was late.
So you
Most
said,
people were
well,
on their
good
last
enough.
leg.
Let's
They
just
were
call
like,
it a
"Let's go
night.
now," pretty much.
You know, I've been there. You know,
Uh,
I've been there where it's just like you sit down, you're so comfortable. It's like, okay, the night's just.
Dax, give me a perception if you're just scanning the area. Give me an investigation if you're actually going in there.
I got a 19 on the dice,
Oh my goodness, our savior.
which is a 22 perception check.
Okay. In Togork, it is very easy to light the bonfire. All the fuel is still there, everything is still there, and you just use your torch to reignite the bonfire. It takes a little bit to rekindle and get back up there, but now it is very bright while everyone is trying to sleep.
we are being so annoying.
Yeah, if I didn't wake everyone up with the shout of
Dax
Raziel,
booming
I
his
don't
voice.
know. I don't know what's gonna wake them. So fuck it, have some
Me
light as
sticking my
well,
head in,
just in
Dax,
case you were deaf.
And Togork turning on all the lights. We just are killing the vibe.
Anyone deafblind and immune to feeling anything physical?
Oh,
A dead
no.
person.
Yeah.
boy.
Okay. Well, yeah, he didn't respond.
Dax, did you give me perception or
I
investigation?
gave you a perception, 22.
Perception, okay. You begin walking the tree line and looking, and you hear this knocking. Sounds like knocking
God.
on wood. A little.
Knock, knock, knock on wood. Okay, can I head towards the sound? And as I'm walking, I'm just gonna go, Raziel, if I die for this, I'm gonna kill you! Togok, I'm following a sound in the dark, and I'm going alone, and you better be here
No,
soon.
I'll follow
I'm
you.
useless! Without you, I can't see.
Standing
You've
right
got the
into
torch.
bonfire.
I will follow Dax.
Okay, I will
That
follow
Seems like he has a
Dax.
lead.
Raziel, I need you to give me another death save.
Oh, Jesus.
And Dax and Phaedra, as you begin walking towards this tree line, you see something skitter out from under a bush. Looks about to be as small as a rabbit, and it clings to your leg, Dax.
Ah! I'll sort of shake my foot at it. What does it look like?
I'm
it
ready to
looks like a
smash
hand.
it.
Oh!
You have seen it before.
It's Raziel's hand, not the one attached to him. His third hand. The creepy thing. He must be here somewhere.
Okay. So I guess I won't smash it.
I think that's weird. You should see his third leg. But
Horrible.
If each body part is animated, you can only imagine.
Oh, I don't want to. Okay.
Can you imagine the stat blocks? Creeping hand, was it crawling hand? Creeping hand? I can never remember which. It's one of the two, right? It's
I think
creeping
it's
hand.
crawling
right?
hand.
Okay, I'm crawling. Creeping foot, creeping elbow,
Oh my
funny
God, that's
bone.
horrible. Oh no.
Tyler, I
Sneaking
got 3 successes in a row.
Did you?
I think I should be
Oh,
stable.
you've been rolling them to us. I thought you were rolling them in private. I wasn't even looking. Well, that's really
boy.
cool.
Good.
We should do that roll. We should really roll to DM and
Yeah,
get saves.
that's good.
Come
yeah.
on.
We should really do that one.
You want more stress?
Yes! This was epic. I thought he was gonna... He is
Okay.
dead probably when I get there. Following
We're
the hand,
sniffing
can we make
around.
him out?
Yeah. Raziel, I'm gonna give you a chance. You are you wake up and your eyes slowly open. Everything is blurry, everything feels heavy, your body feels like jello, and your neck is just covered in blood. Just all over your jacket. Stained. You are in the wet grass, in the mud, pressed up against a tree. Is there anything that you immediately do as you hear two figures approaching you?
I am calling out.
Mm-hmm. You do hear Dax.
I think in like my muffled state, or after everything that's happened, not really being able to move or really talk, I will attempt to cast thaumaturgy so that my voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute, and I'll just whisper out, "Over here." But boom. It'll be booming. He can't yell, but the spell will make him yell.
That's really cool, actually.
You hear a yelled whisper, Dax and Phaedra.
That's all right.
Incredible.
Dax understands that. Magical amplification is the key to a good performance. And sort of hearing this, can I make out where the sound came from and head towards it?
Yeah, you can head right over there.
Seeing him in his awful state, I will lean down and... Raziel, what happened? What happened? Come. And I sort of grab the lute and get it out, and I sort of strum a few notes, giving you immediate cure wounds. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I don't know what your current max HP is, but that's
It
an 8
gives
health
me
heal.
max HP. That's what that gives me.
Cool. Okay. And then seeing that, I'm like, you're not healing properly. Why aren't you healing properly? What's going on? Come on. Stand up.
Nice.
And I will also cast Heroism on you, which is really not going to do a whole amount, but for the next minute, you have 5 temp HP. Well, I mean, the temp HP will regen over and over again for the minute, and after that, you can leave with whatever temp HP you have. Oh, no, it
Ooh,
doesn't.
that's nice.
No, you lose it at the end of the spell. That's fine.
No.
But it gives you a minute of bolstering.
Okay.
Come on.
Can we see?
What happened?
Yeah. What did happen?
So, I mean, I'm assuming there's still like blood on my collar. However, Raziel's outfit actually hides his neck, so I'm not quite sure that you guys would be able to see bite marks unless you purposefully
So you're covered in blood, right?
move the collar. Yeah, exactly.
No, but I'm leaning real close at your bloody neck. I'm not moving you or touching. What happened, Raziel?
Darkness. Eyes in the dark. He's always there. He's always watching.
He's delusional. We're screwed.
I start splashing his neck with holy water.
Okay.
I'll look to Phaedra and... what are you doing?
He's been attacked by that that vampire.
Oh, you think? Really? Raziel, you've seen a vampire? He said eyes. He didn't say anything about teeth or fangs or Was it a vampire, Raziel?
Whatever he is, it's unholy.
I'm gonna
Holy
lean
water,
over,
holy
and if
water.
Raziel will let me, I'm just gonna pull his top lip up and just double check he hasn't sprouted fangs.
Ooh.
Wait, do
medicine
tieflings
check.
have fangs in the first place? I don't think they do, right? That is
Maybe as an aesthetic choice.
15 plus 3, 16. God, I love bards. I'm proficient in fucking everything. It's great. Yeah, 16.
You don't see anything different with his teeth,
Mm.
but he does look very fatigued. Like he doesn't look. There are no like visible, wounds. He's not still bleeding, but he looks like he hasn't slept in so long.
If he didn't counter a vampire, I don't think it tried to turn him. Togok, are you coming?
Oh yeah.
Over by the campfire. So if I don't know how far away you are, but
No, I'm
Like about 40
I'm
feet?
bringing my familiar to come like peck your head and then beckon you to us.
We need someone to lift Raziel. He's injured.
my attention, I'll come over there. But I wasn't coming because I didn't know
I'm
you weren't.
very loud.
Okay, then I'm coming.
No one is sleeping in this
Can
camp.
you? Yeah. Can you carry? Can you carry Togok? Can you
Yes.
carry Raziel to the cart?
Oh look, you found him.
Yes, we found him. He's bleeding. He's attacked by a vampire. He's not turned into one. He looks really weak. He really needs some rest. I've given him what aid I can, but he's not healing properly. We've thrown some holy water in for no real reason whatsoever, because I don't think that's how that works. Please, could you carry him to the cart? And we'll see whether we can do some more work once he's there.
Whatever did this, can we find it so I can attack it and test my strength?
After we put Raziel on the cart.
Ooh, I'm going to use my last spell slot and cast on Raziel right now. Protection from evil and good.
Cool.
I don't know if it'll do anything after the fact, but oh yeah, Phaedra is in full on vampire.
I didn't realize you had that spell. I'm sorry for stepping on your cheese.
That's okay.
And having it too, but I can't
It's
unhab
very
it.
good. We both have it.
Yeah, I can't unhab it, so it's part of my loot. But I only get it once a day. Is Togok carrying Raziel now?
So yeah,
Okay, good. I really didn't want to have to do
let's
it
go find
myself.
Barney. Go east.
Back.
As Togwork picks you up in his big strong arms, you feel something extra like tucked under your jacket.
First of all, Dax must be absolutely jealous right now that I'm being carried princess style. First of all. Second of all, with the amount of noise and light you guys are doing, you're about to roll initiative yourselves on this whole camp. I think even though I've been healed, I think, like you said, he's probably so tired and exhausted that even realizing that Strahd has given him something, perhaps the gift he was talking about, I don't think he'd be bothered enough to try and use any leftover energy he has to try and get it out or anything like that. I think that's probably something he'd look into after resting a little bit.
Okay. You guys head back up to the carriage.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait. Actually, real quick, as we walk away, I just want to look around the scene. Any clues left behind?
Well, any sight of any
Um,
dodgy peoples as well.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay, this one will be better. It was another 2 with a different die. I can't. Okay, so that's an 8.
Okay. An 8 is still okay.
Oh my god.
You do see where Raziel stood. It's very muddy. And you see where another figure stood. But the prints of the other figure seem to just come out of nowhere. Like they just start at a center, and then they just walk forward for a bit. You see the blood kind of splattered on the tree. Dried, darkening. That is all.
Great shit.
You cut out, Michaela. What did you say?
I said disgusting creatures.
Oh.
And yeah, I'll follow with everyone.
Okay. You guys head
Far,
back.
sorry. How far is the wagon from the campsite?
From the campsite, it's maybe 120 feet. It's not super
Right.
far.
After I drop Raziel off, I'm gonna quickly run back to the campsite.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab one of the barrels of ale and go back to the wagon.
All right.
As
everybody's,
I
like,
see him coming
re-waking
back with
up.
the ale, I'm just like, and this is why I'm in love.
Making their way out of their tents to see who's yelling and turning all the lights back on.
It just seems
Over
so good
with
with
a
an ale.
barrel-
I never
barrel
turned.
ale.
Yeah, I never turned it off. When I relit
Yeah.
the campfire, I
They
didn't put it
clearly
out.
see you.
Turn the
Just
campfire
running
off.
back up the hill.
Is that a word?
They see what you look like, and no one follows you. Not a single damn person.
That is totally fair. When I've got him on the wagon, I will do the one thing I know to keep him safe for a little bit longer. And I will again burst a second level spell slot on Aid, trying to raise his max HP by 5. And then I will touch the loot to him, Raziel obviously, giving him bark skin for the next hour just to like try and prevent his wounds from festering or anything like that, and then clean the excess blood off if he lets me. I don't want to, be too invasive now that he's awake.
He doesn't have much energy to stop you, to be fair.
I figured, but if he makes any like notion of like malcontent, then I'll stop.
The only time he would gesture for you to not is if you went anywhere near where Strahd has put something.
Only with a cloth over your bark skin, like just to clean it off.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you went near his neck.
Yeah, I mean that's literally just. Oh no! I mean, like, yeah, the neck is what I meant. Like, just with a cloth over the bark skin, I would have just like not pulling your clothes down or anything, but just like wiping the excess blood off. He's being very careful not to be invasive at all, because he knows you're fairly helpless, and that's quite important to Dax.
As you guys are now in the carriage, Raziel, somewhat cleaned up, somewhat safe. You do see that Irina is just watching you guys clean up Raziel. And Ismark is going to say, I've been in this situation twice before.
Any advice?
There is no hiding. We can run. That is all.
Oh, I thought you meant healing up a hurt person.
No, he's done this twice to Irina.
To Irina?
Leaving her on death's door.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she kind of shows you the fang marks.
And she recovers
still
each
in it.
time?
She does.
Well, that's good.
She's still
Right,
with us,
Raziel?
Still human.
Right, Raziel. I'll pat him on the shoulder. A long night's rest. That's what you need. We'll be fine. Running's not an option. We're in a cart. But we'll ride. Barnable, I know it's late. But if you and the horses have energy, I think we should get away from here. To the crossroads.
Okay.
Ismark knows the way.
All right. It is. It has been about half a day so far.
Okay. Can we sleep on the wagon? Or cart?
You
carriage?
guys can.
Obviously,
but
Barnable
Barnable
can't.
cannot.
No.
Yeah.
So he can take us till he's tired, and then we can investigate wherever he gets us. But just
Okay.
even if we just go for like 3 hours or something, and then stop, and and then we just end up with an 11-hour long rest, just away from the place where Raziel was hurt. I think makes sense.
Mhm. Gotcha.
That really sounded like Sunny roaring as he got closer. That was great.
Alright. You guys make your way away from the camp, leaving it behind. You see the bonfire light begin to dwindle in the distance behind you. As you head back into the thicket, the heavily wooded area. The tiredness is definitely showing with Barnable. He's been on alert this entire time. Who would take over if Barnable would to
Ismark.
Would.
Ismark? Okay.
That's
I
not a
love
bad
Ismark if
idea
you
at all.
tried to. I also would take over myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Togork, give me an insight check actually.
11.
Okay. Barnacle does kind of stop, and as he steps down, talks to you a little bit about you taking over. Definitely emphasizes to stay alert, because he doesn't want to go to sleep. He's putting his life in your guys' hands as soon as he does that.
When he says
Really
that, I
does
will
not want to.
hold my my battle axe I got. So my great axe. Go figure. Togork is here.
Kogork, you hold it up. You hold up your great axe. You see a dim light begin to emanate from it.
Oh shit!
Can I just ask, what's the state of us right now? Have any of us rested at all? Any short rest, long rest, anything?
At this point, no.
Okay.
Well, guys.
Well, Barney, looks like you're not getting to sleep after all.
Barney can't sleep while we
you-
beat people up?
Do you want me to drive again?
I'll drive, but there's something nearby.
Oh.
Let's just ignore it until we can't ignore it.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Kogork, as you see this and you kind of survey the area around you, give me a perception check.
$15. Currently, the middle of the night, pitch black, right?
It is, yeah. But you do have dark vision. Yeah. Your dark vision goes to just where the woods start. And you see something kind of like midway up the tree. Something furry. Not large, but maybe a little bigger than a humanoid. You watch it for a moment, and you see the head kind of like peek out the side. And there are two small eyes watching you.
I can see these eyes.
You can, yes.
What are they?
That is as much as you can make out.
Can I have my torch out while I'm driving
Yeah,
so I can see better?
yeah. You take out your torch. You begin moving to where the reins are, and you see that figure quickly like climb down. You hear the rustle of the bushes as it begins to like go forward. And then just outside of your dark vision, you see it kind of cross into the path.
I'm gonna like on the horse's like to stop. If I slam on the brakes.
Put it in reverse!
But getting the reins to go like, you know, like
Yeah,
horse like stops abruptly, the front legs go in the air. Do that, whatever it's called.
Halt.
And this, so I can just see something in the something in the darkness just on the pathway.
Okay. You see it.
I can't see what it is, right?
You see that it was on 4 legs. It kind of shifts up to 2 and begins walking towards you.
That's not great.
Guys, something's coming. Just gonna like talk back into the thing.
Oh god.
Hello, you there? Oh,
Yeah, we're coming. What is
oh,
it?
who are you?
You're talking to the beast, right?
I'm talking. I'm no longer talking. I'm talking.
Sorry,
to
I
the beast
thought you
now,
were calling out
whatever
to us. Hello?
Yeah,
I was like,
Dax.
yeah, what is it?
Well, I
Sorry.
turned around. I told you guys quickly something was there, but then I turned back around and I'm talking to whatever thing is. Who are you?
Yeah. You see it hold up its arm, and you see that it is clawed.
You want a
It
hug?
has claws at the end of it. And you hear a voice call out. Ah, there you. Here. We ask for food.
You ask for food? Who's we? I only see one.
See him raise up the second claw, and you see a second figure. In
Shit.
that same tree that you saw before. Skitters up it.
Is it? Can I see what it is yet, or it's still too far?
At this point, you can make out that it is covered in fur. It is still walking on two legs, and it looks very canine-like.
Who are you?
I'm Seventh.
Seventh?
All I ask is for a deal.
Oh, okay.
I ask for one of your horses.
I am actually laughing out loud at that suggestion.
Okay.
Are they telling you jokes, Togok?
X, they want to take it. They want to take your best friend, Mr. Horse, over here.
Not
Want to eat it?
Do you need help? Or can you kill them
I mean-
alone?
You can. That's up to you. I could probably do it by myself, but
Alright. I'll lean over and... Phaedra, I think we're probably without Raziel for this. Can you do the raven thing? No. And I'll look to her and I'll just sort of pat her and do something creative. I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
I will definitely be stretching my creativity.
And
0 spell slots.
and I look to you and I say, don't worry, I'm nearby. And then I will strum my lute and turn invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
before I show any
I'm
aggression
so
to
confident.
the things, I should say, it's been a long day and night, and honestly, I don't want to stop her now. So, you got any other deals before we continue on?
If you do not give us one, then we will take both.
I'll give you a counter deal. Either you let us go through, or I put my axe through you. You choose.
Alright, give me an intimidation check.
Oh no! It's a 5.
Wait.
Alright, as you kind of, as
I
you
was
bring
gonna.
down-
Oh my.
Yeah.
No, I can't do anything.
Okay. As you-
Godspeed.
Raise your great axe up, it almost like slips out of your hand and you have to grab it.
You're terrified, aren't you?
They are.
And it is going to get back on all fours, and he's going to bare his teeth at you. We are going to roll initiative.
I'm
I'd just like to say, like, when I turn invisible, I would be climbing out the window and like making my way just towards where Togok is, but like standing next to the cart.
Okay.
Is Raziel with us, or is Raziel not in this fight? Like, is he
I got in that one on initiative, so I think it's pretty.
So even if he
fitting.
is with us, he's not with us. Oh, sorry. I'll roll on thingy. I'll roll on D&D Beyond.
That is
Nice.
so.
Okay. Alright. We're going to take a little break.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out what happens.
Nice.
Alrighty. Get started then. Boom. Togork. You see that he is not backing down, and you are up
Oh
first.
God, it's so over.
Well, I warned you. I'm going to run at him, and as I run at him, wrong token. I change form as I'm running at him, like bit by bit of my body just into all the good stuff.
Okay. As you are running in through this darkness at him,
Ooh.
one arm shifts, the other arm shifts, your body catches up, and you only feel rage. You just want to tear this thing apart.
I'm gonna get a running swing recklessly.
Okay.
Face.
Alright, try better than that. 25.
25 definitely hits. Holy
Fantastic.
hell.
It is 11 plus 2 from rage. 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then, after I slash my axe, I'm just gonna lick the blood off the axe, and my turn's over.
Gross and rude.
Give me another intimidation check. Now that you've changed, you look completely different.
Ooh! Can I give...
That's a
Holy
natural 20.
shit. It's so over. Get
He
the hell out of here.
falls backwards. He was on all fours, but you somehow knock him like 180 degrees backwards on his back. And you were just licking the blood off of your axe over him. And he looks terrified.
Ooh.
And he is frightened.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Alright, it's gonna be his turn. You see his eyes in this like wolf head just look terrified, and he is going to try to just run into the bushes
Oh my
as quickly as he can.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, if you would like to.
I don't even think he has
Absolutely
a
would
choice
love
in
to.
that form, does he?
Yeah, I don't really think. Am I allowed to do reckless on this or no?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Reckless
25
specifically
again.
states on your turn.
25 does hit.
4, 8 to 10 slashing damage.
Okay. You catch him in the legs as he is trying to run.
Oof.
He is going to dive into these bushes and attempt to hide.
Really tempted to just sneak up on Togok and massage his thighs.
Oh no. You see exactly where he is. He is not fitting into the bush that he went for.
Embarrassing. Is his little friend around?
He is. Dax, from behind you.
Hey.
where you were
Uh-oh.
invisible. You see something hop out of the tree. It is going to attempt to dart past you. Whoops.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it, you villain.
Does not run into you. He is going to dash.
Good luck to him.
Godspeed.
That is actually... Yeah, he's going to have to dash to get up against you, Togwork. He's actually going to get in between you and that other one that you hit. Kind of very protective. This could be another one that comes out of the bush.
It's Mr. and Mrs.
Oh.
Beaver, I'm telling you. And their nephew.
And the baby. Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah.
the horsey. Get his ass, horse.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He runs up on his back legs. And he's going to take one claw and just latch onto the horse's neck. And he's going to bring it in for a bite, which also hits.
Don't do
And he
it.
just bites into the back of his neck. And that horse is already looking very hurt.
Oh no.
Dax.
Okay, I'd
See
like
that
to try
there's
and play a little
another-
fast and loose. Let me know if I'm taking the piss. But basically, I'm going to try and duck through under the horse's
Dax.
legs. Yes, dear.
Wait, was it your turn or was
No,
it
no,
this
that
guy's
was-
turn?
That was me telling you
What?
Sorry,
that
Dax.
there's another one coming up behind you and is going to try to run past you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like Dax, like it's your turn. I was like, I was on it. I was like, yeah, let's
You
go.
were ready.
Okay. Oh well.
Is
What's
going
he
to
doing?
get right there and is also going to go for the horse.
Okay.
Oh my god,
doing
that's
anything.
bad.
How did they all roll over a 19? This is so rude.
Like, dude.
They're fucking wolves. They're fast.
Oh, they're probably one pack, right? Yeah. Okay.
Ah.
That makes more sense.
That does hit. This one's going to do the same thing. One claw is going to go right into its neck. It's going to try to bite it. The bite does miss, though. See it kind of just headbutt this wolf figure kind of away from it, but it is still clinging on with its claw. Dax, you're up.
I'd like to reach into my pack, grabbing bull bearings and caltrops,
Ooh.
Okay.
and I am going to scatter them under his feet, and attempt to do the same, like ducking between. Maybe I won't go between the horse's legs. Actually, maybe I'll go this way instead. Sorry. Yeah, and then try and do the same to this guy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Object interaction is usually free, but obviously I've reached into the back and I've used them, so I don't know what action economy you want to say I've used in that.
If you're just grabbing them and tossing them, that's fine.
Okay,
That's not
cool.
gonna use your action.
In that case, I would like to take the shove action, or rather the grapple action. I'd like to sort of like, is he wearing pants? Is he a pants-wearing kind of creature?
He is not.
Okay, right, cool. Does he have a tail? Does he have a
Does have a
tail?
tail.
Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up and grab his tail, like yank him downwards towards the caltrops,
Oh my god.
and then scatter off over here. I believe, yeah, it counts as a grapple or a shove.
Yeah. Just give me a strength check with advantage.
Good
I've rolled a
luck.
13 for a 12.
A 13.
Probably.
A 13 for a
very
12. I'm proficient in strength checks because of my bardingness, which brings it from a -2 to only a -1. Jack of all trades is the best thing ever.
I agree. But yes, you grab onto his tail, and he is unable to keep his feet under him, even with these ball bearings being in the dirt. And he collapses backwards, and his claw kind of unlatches from the horse, and he is now prone.
Can I just add something to that, actually? Just as I moved across, because obviously I was next to it, can I just kick this torch 1 square?
Give me a stealth check
Yep.
if you're trying to.
Oh, well, that's working. I rolled an 18. I am very dexterous, so it is a 22.
All right, as if the wind moved it.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, I wanted them to notice it was moving from an invisible person, right?
Oh.
As I moved past, and then I would just stop kind of a little to here of it. I want them to be distracted by the torch, so they stop trying to eat my horse. Right.
Okay.
But what's best about this whole entire turn is none of that breaks invisibility, so I'm staying invisible.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah. Which, as I said, a little bit fast and loose, but according to the official rulings, that is not breaking invisibility. Cool. That's my turn.
I'm dead.
Don't be dead. It's not even your turn yet.
Phaedra's accepted her death already.
As long as the horses don't die, like sort that shit out.
Okay, so I will. I guess I'll go for the one Dax has already been bullying. And you know, first of all, I'm gonna have my my raven fly out and just kind of harangue this thing so it's flailing around, you know, while it's already trying to stand up. Mm-hmm. So I will give myself the help action, and I will. Now here's the thing. Yeah, let's go with.
Just remind you you're about to die.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, forget about it. I'm gonna take a page out of Barney's book and lean out and aim my motherfucking crossbow at this thing.
All right.
Let's go. Okay, that is a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Yay. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me, this probably won't do shit to this thing. But that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to just take my seat back in the cart. I'm looking at Ismark and Barney. Do they look like they're planning to help out at all? Or they look comfortable as well?
Barney definitely.
Okay.
He is
thank
already pressed up against.
goodness.
He's looking for other threats.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, that's my.
Okay.
Good luck.
Raziel, how you doing?
You know. I think I will trying to use as much strength as I can, open the carriage door and kind of slump out of it, you know, knees very, very weak. And then as I turn and see this guy over there, I quickly push my back against the carriage, oh fuck, you know. And then I think I'm going to take out the item that Strahd put in my armor to see what it is.
Oh my.
Yeah, you feel that it is leathery to the touch, and you pull it out. It is very recognizable. It is a bag of holding.
What's in it?
Just gotta
Oh
find
no,
one
who's
more.
in it?
Just gotta find one more of these and we can destroy the world.
Who is in the bag of holding?
Oh my goodness. I will... Does it look similar to my satchel that I'm currently wearing?
What does yours look like?
Literally like a brown leather shoulder bag.
This one almost looks like it has a face on it,
Hate
almost
that.
like painted into it.
Mhm.
So it looks a little different, but it does look like
Okay.
a kind of like a satchel almost.
Okay. Then I'll just put my bag inside of it and put it on. And then I'm just gonna make believe that everyone else just haven't paid much attention, because why would you? And not notice, and so they won't think anything of it. I don't know if that cost me an action or anything.
No,
that whole rigmarole. I guess I'll, like, after doing that and putting it back on, and like my back's against the cart, I'll look again to the left and I'll take one of my regular daggers out, kind of weakly in my hand, and attempt to throw it at this guy.
okay.
Oh, see, Strahd can't get me down. That's a 23 to
Nice.
hit.
Ooh, yeah, that does hit.
Nice. That's 6. I don't know if I don't think I'm sneaking. I don't know if I've got sneak damage.
Did the
Unless you wanted to
target
roll a
see?
stealth check as you kind of popped out of the car.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Go for it.
That's a 16.
They're definitely focused on the horses. They do not notice you. So yeah.
Perfect. So that's 16 damage altogether.
Okay.
And I will bonus action hide.
Dax,
Mhm.
you see that dagger kind of fling in from where the card is, and it sinks into this wolf figure, but it doesn't seem to have the same effect as you would normally see.
I knew it. I knew it. It's so over.
I don't know what you knew, because I have no clue what's going on.
It means that if I want to do actual damage, I'm going to have to get up close and personal with my silverwood weapon. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Phaedra is nodding at you very solemnly.
Oh, Gork.
You figured it out, Raziel.
You're up.
Togok's magic is his weapon, right? Wow. Togok's weapon is magic, right? Well, to be fair, Togok's magic is weapon. That is true.
His hands are magic.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're fighting things that are immune to normal weapons.
When I'm gonna go around this wolf here. I drop my great axe, and with my my spell as a bugbear and my 10-foot reach from right here, I'm going to punch the one that's been running away from me.
All right.
Recklessly.
Okay.
Recklessly punch.
Alright. That does it.
Alright, so 16 for... Oh, that's only a 1. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm bonus action, I'm doing that again. Always recklessly.
Okay.
Well, I don't need the advantage for that one, but here we go. Just roll 2d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Plus
So
your strength.
that's 13 plus 2 is 15. It's another d8. That's 18 bludgeoning damage on the second punch.
Nice.
All right, Togor, you hear something crunch in that bush. You definitely hit him very, very hard. And you see the limbs that you can see in the bush, they are just like scratching into the ground, trying to just get as far away from you as possible.
Oh my.
after that second punch, I'm gonna turn around and look at this one right next to me. And she's gonna grin and snarl at it as there's blood dripping out of my mouth.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. It's going to be their turn. This one, with his mangled limbs, is just gonna run as far away as possible.
Goodbye.
He's going to dash all the way, just abandoning everyone.
Get out of here.
This one beside you is going to go for you. He is going to kind of circle around you. He's definitely trying to protect the one that's leaving. That is a crit.
Ooh,
For the
Oh no.
That is 20 slashing damage. As he gets you right in the neck.
That's before it's
See
halved,
whatever-
right?
That is before it's halved, yeah.
Okay.
So 10.
Just because if one of them crits me for 40, it's bye-bye Dax. Just checking.
Explodes. And then, seeing whatever kind of blood this new form has just spray out of you, he's going to try to bite that same wound. For a 7.
Pathetic wolf.
Alright.
After he did this massive hit on you.
I feel no pain.
These two are the horses. This one's going to go first.
Goodbye, horsies.
He's going to go for a claw attack, which misses. He's going to go for his bite.
How's that horse looking? Fine right now, right? That one
The one on
hasn't
the
been hit.
left has not been hit. The one on the right has.
Okay.
The one on the right looks very wounded. And the bite does connect.
Okay. I really don't want to lose my invisibility. For the
He doesn't
sake
take
of
a
saving the
real
horse.
nasty bite. It isn't in the neck, but it's like on the shoulder.
But this one's on the
It
brink
does
of
look
death, right?
That one is, yes, and that one is getting attacked right now.
Is he prone or anything from the pull down of his tail?
He is. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But he is attacking from the ground.
Nice,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Does not hit.
Okay.
You see him just take a claw attack right where the legs go, and the legs just pick up right when he swings.
You're up, horsey boy.
He's going to try to lunge forward for a bite. That does connect.
Oh, it's
Fuck
over.
it. Here goes
He's going
invisibility.
to latch onto
I
one of its
will.
legs.
I will silvery barbs.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the advantage to. Can I see Raziel? I think I can, right? I'll give the advantage to Raziel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can see him. That makes it a 23.
Oh.
So it's still hits.
What? A 23 was lower than what he rolled?
23 is the new roll.
Okay, he has to take the lower one, but I guess he still hits.
Okay, that still hits.
Fuck.
For
blew my
6
invisibility
piercing
as well.
damage.
Horse is
Horse is still
unconscious, right? Horse is dead, isn't it?
I don't know if I want to give the horse death saves.
I am gonna say that. Fear not.
You know what? Yeah. Because you are invested, I will give the horse death
This
saves.
horse is more
Yay,
important to me than
horsey!
everyone other than Togok. I am not walking across Barovia. Like, this is the only thing making the journey tolerable is this cart.
That one on the right collapses to the ground, and you feel the entire cart kind of shift to the left.
Oh no. Alright.
Completely forgot about Barnacle.
Yeah,
He was going to hop out of the
Barney.
cart.
Barney, your
Get
horses are dying.
them. Protect them.
Maybe Ishmael will help us so we don't have to walk.
Nope, he's not interested in that.
Ismark is staying inside the cart.
Yeah, he's comfortable
100%.
with me.
Oh, he's dumping his little hands into Irene frantically.
Preemptively.
He is going to fire his crossbow 3 times. That first one is just going to go soaring into the sky. The second one is a crit, and the third one does hit. So he kind of just like pulls it out and
Is he attacking
sprays at the
this guy?
same time. He is, yes.
Just imagine you had a gun before him. You could have saved the horse.
Absolute king-like behavior.
Is Barney?
Yeah.
This is Barney. Kind of got a retcon a little bit because I forgot about him.
Barney.
Okay.
Barney the goat.
That
There we
will
go.
explain so much if Barney's a goat.
Barney is
they are
G&T
evil bastards.
reincarnated.
Oh, what a goat that was! Barney, why are you firing your crossbow in melee range? Get
No, he moved
disadvantaged.
it after. Don't worry. I just assume he's got a plan.
Yeah. Dak, you are up.
Okay, this creature is
Yay.
alive?
It is still alive.
Hmm.
It's got an arrow still sticking out of its neck.
I think Phaedra can finish that one. It's looking bad, right? Is it looking rough?
It is not looking.
It got crit by Barnable and it's not looking rough? Holy shit.
Barnable's arrows may
He
not
is
be
shit.
magical.
Okay.
Oh, Barney.
I'm gonna look at this. These creatures are kind of wolf-like, right?
Very.
Okay. I'm gonna look to this
Nice.
one and I'm gonna say to him very gently and very calmly. Did you hear about the cow that cried wolf?
Okay, I like where this is going.
Fake moose. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I'm giving him the 6. He got a 6
He will
for my
fail.
portent.
Okay. Yeah.
And he
Maybe
finds
we
this excruciatingly funny.
Get your ass on the
he
ground.
falls back onto the caltrops. But he falls prone. To be fair, he's only on ball bearings, so that he's prone and has disadvantage getting up, not so that he takes damage and gets to roll again on
James, which one is it? Sorry.
this dude here. I want him prone, laughing, and doing nothing. incapacitated.
Baby.
Um,
Hell yes, baby. This was my plan for the battle, was to use what I had left, my portents, on your guys' stuff.
okay, and then I'm gonna look at this guy. And just be like, how
Oh,
did you not find that
goodness.
funny? Togok, I need you over here fast. And I'm gonna give him a what do you call it? Bardic inspiration. That is a D6 bonus action, and then I'm going to step over here and end my turn in this bush.
Okay.
Just a
Phaedra.
reminder, Josh. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Josh, if you added the armor for Barkskin, you need to take it off because I cancelled my concentration.
Okay. So I see this thing laughing hilariously on the ground.
Yes,
so
he
I'd
is.
say,
Rolling around in the caltrops.
And you know that hurting that creature will allow it to escape, so don't hurt it.
You do the left or
Alright.
the right one? The right one?
our misfortune is pretty funny. Yeah, I'll give this one here a chill touch. Oh, my birdie will also fly over and pester that one and give me some help. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 does it.
Yeah, powerful 3 damage. I dust my hands off and get back in the cart. I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Raziel, you are up.
Yes. Seeing that my dagger didn't do much, I will unsheath my silvered short sword, and I will hobble on over here.
Don't
and
stand
I
there.
will- What? Oh, that little one.
These are the caltrops and bull bearings. If you step there, you're
Okay.
gonna
I'll
go down. You can go like
first,
here, just not
Get in
on
that
that square.
shrub.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about getting back out.
Okay, I'm just warning you.
It's what I'm concerned about.
Let me do a
Um,
square. There you go. That's where you can't walk.
That is not helpful, but okay. at all, because that goes little bits into multiple squares. But okay.
It's not a 5 foot.
Literally.
Did it not go in
It's
the
like
square?
5 by 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's way bigger.
Sorry.
exactly.
I tried to draw it nicely. My bad.
Is this square here? Perfect.
There you go.
Right, so then I can go there then.
Okay.
I mean, I had it like
Okay.
I didn't realize the 5 foot square had to be on a 5 foot square. I had it there, but you know, each to their own.
Oh, I see. You're going
yeah.
between the lines.
Because I wanted it on him
that's
and
cool.
preventing him from getting to the horse, but I didn't want to put it under the horse's head. You know?
Well, as long as it's not under the horse's feet, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Sure, it's fine. They won't notice. They got
Anyways.
strong hooves.
And I will... I'll attack the
Get his
mangy pup.
All right.
Oh, I've got advantage, don't I? From James.
You do,
Yeah.
which means you should have sneaky attack.
Yes, that's a 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
That is 14 damage altogether.
Okay.
Ooh, how do you like that silver?
And
I
then...
do not like that silver.
Pretty bad,
God.
yeah.
And then I will bonus action disengage and go back to my spot.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
As you do your cut across his shoulder blade, as he's kind of like focusing on this horse, you see it just burn. Like it is searing. And then Toborg. It's gonna be up to you.
Right. Well, this other little asshole ran away. So, this dude's got my full attention. You want to circle around me? I'll circle around you.
They're over there ballroom dancing.
Coming at the 1-2 reckless.
Okay.
The 13.
13 does just hit.
Ooh,
Shit. Amazing.
I think you have a
All
bardic also.
2 and 5. That's 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Bonus action, I will go again.
Alright.
Alright, well, 13 again.
Go hits.
For 11 bludgeoning.
Alright.
You can't protect your friend for long.
My goodness.
Strahd, is that you?
That's my turn.
Alright. It's gonna be their turn. That one's gonna take a swing right back at you. It's a 14.
Nope.
Okay. And he's gonna lean in for his bite, and that also misses.
Nice.
You were just like a boxer. You were just like leaning back and easily dodging just everything he's throwing at you. This one is laughing in the cowtops.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, and he's not moving, so he's not taking
He's
damage from it.
ruffling.
He does get a save at the end of his turn. He just doesn't get advantage if
He
he's not
does. That is a wisdom save, right?
It is indeed.
That's a 10.
That is a fail.
Right.
That dog don't hunt.
That one to the left is gonna go back in. That does hit. Okay. That one just digs right into his throat. And just grabbing it from the inside, he is just going to pull it towards him and just bite into the neck. And that one also goes unconscious.
No, horsies, we're running out.
He's going to make his way back over here.
No.
Oh, good.
And
That's what I
then
like to see.
Dax.
Okay, well,
Alright.
considering he's made his way over there, that is lovely. We love that. I shall mock him for his incompetence. And I shall call out, oh, I don't know, what am I going to say to him? I haven't got a clue. I'm just going to mock him. He can make a wisdom save.
Okay. One wisdom save coming right up. That's a 19.
Yeah, nothing happens because I wasn't mocking him with any good words.
His heart wasn't in it.
And then I am actually going to move right up here. Just to ready myself if this one unprones. That's me. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Barnable is just going to point at him with his crossbow for a moment and look at you, Dax. Kind of waiting for, like, approval.
It didn't do any damage last time, right?
No, he's not taken any damage yet.
No. When he fired his crossbow at that creature last time, it didn't do anything, right?
He was resistant to it. It's still
resistant,
damaged.
but no. Oh, okay. Given that he will both have disadvantage, and if it hits, it'll have resistance, and then it'll get up, I'll just shake my head and then point to either of the other two.
Okay.
Get those guys,
Try shooting with a regular roll instead of disadvantage.
Let's go.
This
You
one's
got
chilling.
this.
He's having a hoot.
Alright, he is going to hop over this one.
We got.
I'm going to give
Very
him an
graceful.
acrobatics
Don't
check.
land on the ball
Oh
bearing.
no!
If he lands on the
Your
ball
old
bearings-
hips, your old bones.
He does.
Oh
Fall
fuck!
into-
Oh.
That just knocks you prone, right?
If he falls in a ball bearing,
It's
he is just prone.
spiky.
No,
Yeah.
ball bearings just
He
make
does-
you prone.
He does take
Okay.
damage from the caltrops.
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to use half his
God
movement to
have
get back up.
mercy.
Yeah, he only takes 1 damage if he lands on a caltrop. It's more than if he chooses his movement speed by 10. I don't.
Okay.
That only happens if you step on them. I don't think you lose movement speed for sitting on them. Nobody walks with their ass.
Well, he crit failed. That's kind of
That's pretty Scooby Doo.
God, that's. So
I just sort of shake my head and like, I thought I was the incompetent one.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it.
He will walk over the torch. He cannot make it there now.
He's got a crossbow. Why does he need to make
he's
it
gonna
there?
use his crossbow.
Like, fuck.
Good luck.
Just shoot the bone. Pipsqueak. 3 shots into the sky as per usual. Pew pew pew.
Yep. All right. 2 of them hit.
Fuck.
Good job.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Good job.
There we go. All right. 2 of them are just going to clank into his back. There we go. But he is still standing.
Better than he ever was.
Phaedra. You are up.
Yeah. Alright, I feel emboldened. I'll come out here.
Dax points over there. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that close. I will have my raven go and be scary with Togork. They're both over there, just looking really intimidating. But I'm gonna chill to this one, who's hopefully. Oh, isn't that 20? Go.
Woo!
It's not gonna do much. It's gonna get like 2s. Whoops. There's 1. Yeah, like I said. Okay, so 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. To this one, right?
Yeah, the ghostly hand is clinging to it, by the way. No
Okay.
regaining HP, by the way.
Yeah. That hand is almost knocking him over. He is on his last
no.
legs. His
Oh,
legs are shaking.
Okay, Raziel can finish this. And I got my my quarterstaff out. I'm ready to smack this thing on the head. So.
I'm ready to
That's
send
my
it to
turn.
space.
Okay,
All right.
that's me.
Raziel.
Yes, I will go all the way over here and attack this guy.
Okay.
That's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
Nice. And that is 14 damage altogether.
Okay. How do you kill him?
Nice.
As you
Get
run up.
it.
I think like I kind of stood there like half like trying to stand up properly because I'm just so tired. literally drained. And so I think it's just one stab straight through like the side of his neck and like out the other end, like with it sizzling as it burns him. And then like as I pull it back out, his body just drops to the floor like a sack of shit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Well, I'll take
Raziel.
the I will take the I will bonus action dash and go all the way back over it. And that will be my turn.
As it slumps to the ground, and you turn around and begin to run backwards, you don't know if you saw things or not, but as it hit the ground, it kind of molded into this very chubby man who is now face down in the ground.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, also sorry, just forget everything that I can ever do. Whilst I was over there, I will also immediately after dealing steep damage will cause spirits from the undead to attack this guy, dealing a modest 1 necrotic damage.
Yeah, you don't want to show off too much.
No. From my wells from the grave, and that will be me.
Okay.
Get a load of this.
It's gonna be Togort.
Alright. You already know what's happening.
Yep.
Boom. Boom.
Yep.
24.
Are you reckless, man?
4. It's 5. 2. Yeah, that was reckless. 11 damage.
Okay.
11 bludgeoning. I'll punch it again. I don't think it'll ever not be reckless when I'm
Yeah,
raging.
no, I remember that Michaela gave advantage with a bird, right? Or was that for
No,
yourself?
that was to myself.
Right, okay, cool.
Gonna roll D6 from Bardic Inspiration.
Heck yeah. Don't
Be a
need much.
1. It was a 1!
Jinxed it.
So 12 hits, right?
I think a
I think it is
13 is
12.
what we were looking for.
12, yeah.
12 is actually the DC.
Oh shit, I thought it was
no.
13.
No, we just knew a 13 hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
13 barely hit.
Let's go, Bardic Inspiration. Oh,
I love the way that
Well-
this Hulk-like creature just vaguely hears the sound of Dax's voice in his ear,
15. That's 15 bludgeoning.
inspiring him to murder a
13.
bitch.
wow.
Oh, that is incredible. 26 damage that turn. Togok's just a machine. Your hands are magical, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
Yeah,
Oh, heck
sick.
For the purpose
Easy.
of, yeah.
So you've torn
That's
this
what the
creature's
ladies
limb for
always tell
limb.
him anyways.
Oh,
Go
trust
for
me,
it.
Dax is looking forward to finding out.
What those hands do.
You should compare the size of his fingers to the size of Dax, you know, it's quite exciting.
Oh, that's horrible. All right.
Togort. As each of these hits land, you just hear the bones break in its body. And it is just barely hanging on. You see it, the wooziness in his eyes as he just cannot even focus on you.
Dang.
After that second punch, I'm gonna just look behind it. Can I see where the other one ran to, or is it too far?
The one that was right behind you, you do not see a
Yeah.
little figure anymore. You see a chubby naked
The one.
lying
No, I mean the
there.
one that like ran away. That was like scared.
Oh,
That.
in the
He's
distance?
all the way like over
Yeah.
here in the shadows.
Took like 120 feet of dashing, didn't he, or something stupid
Yeah.
like that?
At this point, no.
Yeah.
At that point, that one is gone.
But-
He has
got it.
run off into the woods. But it's going to be his turn. He is going to make a very haphazard swing at you, Togort.
No. Just
For crit.
Good job.
This is
And
his,
so
his
that
last
advantage you keep
ditch
giving him.
effort right
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
It's final
The
stand.
curse of the barbarian.
It is 17 slashing damage.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. And he's just going to go straight in for 13 to hit with his bite. That doesn't hit? Okay. That first one gets you, and as he leans in for that bite, you just push his head to the side. That one needs to make his wisdom save. For 3. Alright, he is still rolling around.
It's so funny, that joke. No,
It
you know
was.
what? He saw Barney slip and then he started laughing again.
Yeah, you know, right? Everything around, he perceives everything around him as hilarious, which means he's just another player. It's like,
Yeah, can we recruit this guy?
is that his turn?
Yes. That is going to be you, Dax.
I will cock the crossbow, and take a shot at this one over here. I don't know why it's done it like that, but this one here.
Okay.
Well, that's a nat 20. Yay!
Whoa.
That's exciting, isn't it? This might be the most damage Dax has ever done. Are you ready?
I'm so hyped.
It's awesome. 9! It's huge.
Wow.
It's huge. To be fair, that is
Incredible.
4 damage more than Dax has ever done in a turn. So, he's quite happy with that.
This is your crossbow, right?
Yeah. I haven't got anything magical for him. Oh, I'm gonna fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like actually 4 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
That's fine.
Max is
right?
really doing his best.
He is trying his hardest. And I have to stay in melee range, I think, because this spell is melee, I think. Wait, this spell is 60 foot of range? Oh,
Which
okay.
spell?
Bear with me. I'm off.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna stand behind
Alright.
Phaedra.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
sorry, I thought I had to be in melee range for the spell that I will cast if he fails his save, but if he succeeds his save. But it turns out that it's got 60 foot of range, the spell I'll cast in case, so that's fine.
Gosh, this is spent.
Well, I'm holding on to it because it's the only spell I've never cast from the loot.
Mmm.
That's my turn.
Power word kill.
Yes, and Tyler let me have it at level 1! Definitely how that happened. No. It's
Phaedra.
the second of a spell.
You are up.
Alright, I will. Yep. Oh, I think Chill Touch has a long one.
It's the most shitty named cantrip ever, right? It's so bad that Baldur's Gate renamed it.
What? What's
They
it
renamed
called?
it to Bone Chill, I think, now.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
They did not call it Chill Touch because it's not a fucking touch spell.
Yeah.
Unlike
It's super
Vampiric
chill.
Touch, for example, right? You know,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Ooh.
confuse everyone.
Okay. That's 24 to hit.
24
Come
does hit?
on. Come on. Phaedra, roll decent. 5 necrotic damage.
He is
Was
still
5.
up.
Ah, dang. So close. Well, I forgot to have my bird do anything. So it's going to use this turn to intimidate the thing, the wolf from this side.
Intimidate.
To give Raziel advantage. I think he's for me. Wait.
Oh, I can't get to him.
Well, no,
All
but
right,
you
then
can throw
whoever goes
something.
next.
You can throw something.
But it won't do much.
It does something.
Some
Right? We know it does something.
Yeah.
It's better than
He's
nothing.
hanging on by a thread. He's got
I'm trying
skin
to
marks all over his
bolster Raziel's
Broken
spirits.
Half of 17 is still 8, right? That's what you did last time.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, Raziel.
Okay, did you say I have advantage?
Yeah.
Only on that one, though. Right?
Curve the
Yeah.
bullet.
Okay, I'll throw a dagger.
Okay,
That's a 16 to hit.
Heck yes.
16 does hit.
Nice.
Wow.
That is 14 damage altogether.
All right, what are you aiming for to take him out?
I want to say the neck again. I get
So
bit by a vampire
symbolic.
one time, and all of a sudden I'm obsessed with necks.
Well,
Yeah.
he's facing you.
Yep.
No, I'll just go right between the eyes.
Oh.
Okay.
The old forehead.
Like, he
dagger.
just hits point blank, and then he's like stunned for a second, and then just falls backwards.
All right.
Nice.
He falls backwards into a she.
Oh my gosh. No. No. She's cute.
Togork, you are very confused. You don't know who to hit.
Togork's rage form is not confused. All he smells is blood.
That's true.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, there's one left. Let's get up on him.
Anything else on your turn, Raziel?
And then I will bonus action. I will bonus action dash and just go all the way around here.
Okay.
Oh, we're in a cute little line.
Yes, and that will be my turn.
All right. As you run over there, what is your passive perception?
Is a 14.
Okay.
Great. And
That's cool.
turn.
Thanks for sharing.
Literally.
Togork.
He can indeed make out the one lying on the floor in front of us. With a 14, he sees it. It's giggling real loud.
Definitely there.
We've turned werewolves into hyenas.
Togork, over here.
So he's still slapping on the ground?
He's still laughing
he's
on the ground.
ruffling.
Not for long.
Knock some sense into him.
For all your beauty, you have the subtlety of a hammer.
I'm still punching it.
From there,
Okay.
that's pretty badass. That bugbear going. You have advantage. He's prone. Well, and you're reckless.
26.
26 does hit.
So just to let you know,
That's an
Tyler,
8. That's 15.
every time he takes damage, he makes a wisdom save with advantage
Okay.
to end his hideous laughter.
Gotcha.
There's 15 bludgeoning damage in the first one.
Okay.
Back again. Still laughing, or did it save?
He did
The
not
first
save.
hit.
He's still yucking it up.
Punch with the face. He's like,
That
hey!
He's getting punched. Oh, that tickles.
That's terrifying.
Well, I rolled. That's another 15 damage.
Holy shit, Togork is
All right.
terrifying.
Damn.
But really funny.
With that one, he does save.
Uh-oh.
16.
Uh-oh.
But he is very, very hurt.
I'm gonna step up I mean, I don't know if I can, but if I can, I would go between the horse and it. I don't know if I can.
The horse is down, so yeah, you can kind of like
Those
step
horses
over
are
it.
Dead and gone.
So I'm just standing right here, bearing down and looking at it. Your friends are all dead, and you will soon join them.
That's the chattiest that form's ever been. Love it. Not when it just roars at things. It's his turn.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be their turn.
Uh-oh.
Togork, just not even getting up, just terrified. He's gonna take a swing at your legs
Oh, good.
for an 11.
No.
All right, and he's just going to like scramble to his feet and try to bite you. For a 20 total.
Yep.
All right. For 3 hole piercing damage.
You piercing? That sounds like one piercing to me.
And from the bushes, this one is
Uh-oh.
going to run back.
What? Oh my god, you bastard. Oh
already
my
came.
god. Togork, you won't believe it.
Going to climb over the cart,
No!
dashing to right there.
Excuse
That is
you.
his action. Right between you guys.
Ugh.
Dax.
Welcome to
This
the
wolf thing
party,
just climbed
idiot.
over the cart.
I'm
is
pissed
bearing
off.
down on you.
My ride is lying on the floor unconscious. My lover is getting slashed by a wolf. Get out of here! And with that, I will use for the first time Unsettling Words. He will have a d6 away from his next saving throw, and that is a 5 that he must take away. And then I will ask him to make a Constitution saving throw as I pluck the strings of my lute and tell him to take a fucking hike.
Whoa.
That's a 16.
With a -5?
Oh, with -5? No, it's an 11.
Good. Okay, he is going to go flying. In fact, he is going to go flying 20 feet up into the air, where I would like to dangle him upside down like I'm a Death Eater, and look up at him and just be like, woof.
Oh my gosh.
And with that, because I will not proc on opportunity attack because he is in the sky, I will move over here, and Levitate is in action.
Oh, this is
If you bit
delightful.
your nose off, it would serve you right. So much.
In that case, I'd like to correct my standing place to behind Raziel. He can protect me with his 8 hit points.
He stays up
Do
there,
I
right?
do I recognize?
This is the same one, right?
Yeah, that's the one that came back. It was very hurt.
Oh boy. He's
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna turn to
dripping blood
everyone.
over me.
Turn to everyone and say, "Leave it for me."
Oh.
It's in the air. Finish that one, I'll let it down.
It's like a pinata.
Yeah.
It's 20 foot of pinata! But that's my turn.
Delightful.
Fate
I
drop.
dreamt my last body.
Yeah. Okay. I will do as Togork said. And, go over here. And then... Actually... Yeah. I will chill touch this one. Oop. That's a 17 to hit.
Okay, that does it.
Oh my god, the damage is so incredible. So powerful. So strong. 1 whole damage. And my raven will just kind of fly around this one like a vulture circling around this one. Just for the sake of the effect. Join me in the air. Togork, you know what to do. It's my turn.
Alright. Raziel.
I didn't hear Togok whispering that, so I'm gonna go up to this one.
You can't go up to it, it's 20 feet in the air.
Oh, 20 feet up. Oh, damn. Okay, well, then fine. I guess I won't. I guess I'll go up to this one instead.
Yeah, get your
and
silver
attack that one instead.
He is still prone, so you get
Oh,
advantage.
fantastic.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, should I have had
That's
disadvantage then? Roll again. It
Unless
was
you
the same
birdied
thing.
it to get a regular roll.
Yeah, you could have did that too.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
That's 11 damage altogether.
That is exactly enough.
Whoa.
So as I
nice.
slash it across
The
its
third
chest and it starts
kill.
like bleeding out, I will use my last Wells from the Grave to have ghosts attack the other one, dealing a very generous 6
Ooh.
necrotic damage.
It's also exactly his HP.
Raziel finished every single one!
Yeah, I'd like to, however, keep the levitation up. I'm going to wait till Togok wants to, and then I'm going to see if we can drop it, and then...
Oh, do we want to let Togork think he got the kill?
Yeah, drop it and let him swing at it. Exactly, you've got it.
Okay.
Just a side note, I can keep levitation up for 10 minutes, and they don't get a saving throw.
Dang, that's a good spell.
So I can just
The
hold them
hell spell's
60... Levitate. 60 feet in the air for 10 minutes, and they don't get a second saving throw. Right, that's it. We can just dangle him up in the sky and throw things at him. It's quite funny. I can't get him more than 60 feet in the air because he has to stay within the spell range.
I see. Togork. You see this this figure falling down that you were going after. How do you want to take care of it?
Over here.
All right.
So, can I end my rage early? Like, I don't know how much control I have in this form. Like, can I choose to end my rage?
If this version of you wants to,
See, it's still
that
kind
is
of
up to
unclear.
you how you want to interpret
Yeah.
what the subclass does.
Rules-wise,
say
Matt, you can do
yes.
what you want, but yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's up to you.
Because this form is fully, like, this wasn't an accident that this form happened. Like, Togar's aware that this exists. And wanted this to be a thing. I'm gonna say it does have connection with it. I'm gonna unrage then, back to normal self.
Okay.
When you're ready, Togok, that one's yours.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
You random. Every time you've randomed, you always land the same thing. It's
I
great.
pressed the wrong button. Okay. As it's full, I'm just gonna talk to it, thinking it's alive still, saying, I see this was a big misunderstanding and you were not meant to be like this. And then as it's falling, I'm gonna put my great axe through its chest and just say, you chose not to walk away. I'm gonna pull the great axe out.
Okay. Yeah, as it's falling onto it, it just folds in half. Before hitting the
Very
ground.
impressive, Togorg.
Well, it's already dead, so yeah.
As soon as my concentration ends, I run to the horses.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the horsies.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna climb back into the car.
If this thing didn't come back, I was about to go into the searching for it in the woods for 20 minutes. I'm not joking.
Dax, one of them is very clearly dead.
Fuck, man! My ride!
With your healing, one is conscious.
That's not 5 healing then. I wouldn't cast aid if there was only one of them, because I've already got it active and it would have to be refreshed. I would just use healing word instead. Which is better. 9 health. Up you get, friend. I hope you're feeling a lot better, because you've got to pull this cart alone. Unless we have any
It is
volunteers.
breathing very heavily, still lying on the ground.
So sad.
Great. Barnable, how well can one horse pull this wagon?
Oh. I believe he'll manage.
He
They are
better.
quite sturdy. That's why you bring 2.
If he dies again while we have protectors inside it, they can pull the cart. With that, Dax, rather pissed off, very tired, is going to go and lie down in the back of the cart. The next time you wake me, it's because of breakfast. And then I'm going to sleep.
Right? Barnable is going to walk over to the dead one. He's just going to, like, kind of pay his respects as he pats it on the head. And then he will also get into the cart.
I'm going to cover it in holy water as well, or we'll be fighting were-horses next episode.
Good.
Or undead horses, or whatever it is. Wait, that's the thing.
sprinkle it
Phaedra,
with
can't you
holy
just
water.
bring them back alive and make them No, you're still not a necromancy wizard.
I'm not a necromancer.
Sorry. you
I don't
you
believe
feel
in
like a
that dark
necromancer.
magic.
What's that cantrip you keep using then?
Don't worry about that.
Dax has said none of this. He is fast asleep on the floor.
Before we start moving again, I got some questions.
Stop moving?
Okay, well, you're driving,
we're
Togor,
napping.
so we move when you want to move.
Shit, you're right. I forgot I was driving. But anyways,
Oh, what you're doing.
I have a question for Ismark.
Can you stand guard while we nap? Is that the
Yeah, why don't
question?
No. What are we getting out of giving you safe passage right now? 'Cause I don't remember why we're doing this. Please enlighten me.
When you mentioned a reward before, there wasn't really an answer.
So I'm going to ask again. Why are we doing this for you? What is in it for us?
Are
But
you-
you're doing it for love.
Yeah.
Togor, are you coming across as, like, aggressive? Or are you just trying
No.
to, like, talk to him?
I'm just talking. I'm not coming aggressive to him.
Okay. He will just kind of hold Irina close and just kind of hold his hand out. And there's a small pouch in his hand. This is what I can offer you.
Count it. How much is it?
It is pretty small. You take it from him?
Is that all you can offer? Because you're clearly offering no assistance in all of these stops.
In this carriage is the only thing that I care about. If I go out
That
there
doesn't.
and I die, you seem very capable, but my trust is limited.
If you were to go out and die, what would that mean?
Irina would be left with you. And your
Yes, that is a great thing.
You say that out loud.
Yes, I do.
Okay. He looks
For the
very
record, I do not
uncomfortable.
want you to be. For the record, I do not want you to be dead, or I do not want you to die. Just curious why you choose not to help us, but then you also don't do anything for us in return, and we're doing this for free. 'Cause I don't do anything for free.
Strahd does not want her dead. He wants her captured. I will literally hold on to her. I will not be less than 5 feet from her. I refuse.
Then why were you in a tavern drinking beer?
Because she was safe at the time.
That's a good point.
She also refused to leave our father.
How does she look during all of this?
She looks very terrified. She is not a fighter. She has a weapon
Alright.
that she still holds in her hands, but they are shaking.
I never asked her to fight, so that's okay. Alright, you win this time. I'll go back to the front and get ready to drive.
Okay.
But seriously, we really do need a long rest before we move off.
Deal.
It's not about how bad we're roughed up. That horse is not pulling on its own right now. Could
Alright,
Ismark at
Tyler.
least stand watch? Like,
Pull
could he
the
keep
cart.
watch?
Yeah, you could if you asked.
Sleep in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, Dax would say, perhaps you could keep watch, even if it's from the cart. The rest of us are very tired.
Okay.
Shit. We're gonna sit in the
Alright,
middle of the woods sleeping.
I only need to trance for 4 hours. And
For
then
4
when I
hours.
finish that, I can learn something new. So I'll learn how to drive vehicles, and then after the 4 hours, I'll start the carriage again. How about that?
If the horse can manage that, then that's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, horsey.
Poor horse has been through so much.
All right. Is there anything anyone else wanted to do before we wrap up?
Actually, yes. I'm sorry. I think we all just completely forgot that these creatures are now people.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't forget. We just didn't
I mean,
care.
are they naked or they have clothes on?
They are very naked.
Oh, so there's no
Very.
loot.
There's
I
no
thought we were
loot!
just gonna. I thought we were just gonna drive over the dead body.
No, I'm not moving the bodies. I was just checking to see if there's anything in the pockets, but they don't have pockets.
They don't have any clues.
They've got nothing.
Do they look familiar? Like, do they look like the other people were? Like, whatever that group's called? The Yanti? Or that one?
Vistani?
Santi, yeah, that too.
They do not look like Vistani.
Ooh, do any of them look like the description we got of Mad Mary's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, none of them are children, or of that age.
Oh, so she was a children.
There's nothing we can like gain from from looking at them. Like, we have no clue they are. They're just random.
But we do know
people
they're
that would turn
werewolves,
into-
right?
They're randoms. They're NPCs.
But they are werewolves, right? Do you think?
Does Dax know that?
Oh, I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know, probably. Dax knows.
Dax don't know
Well,
that.
Okay,
He
dude,
knows-
I know what a
He
werewolf
knows,
is.
he knows a lot of creepy campfire stories.
I don't mean nothing.
Well, of course
That
it
is a
does.
real
Werewolves are like a consistent version.
Right,
He's
but
also
like,
half proficient in
like-
every single
Yeah,
skill.
but like, a fairy tale story is not the same as having first-hand experience of
No,
a creature.
he's
They
never
are
seen a
not the
werewolf.
same
He's
thing.
never seen a werewolf, but upon seeing a wolf-like creature transform back to a human, every bard worth their salt would know what that is.
Are you a bard worth your salt?
I don't know. Do I need to make a roll to find out? Or am I just a bard who knows their shit?
Give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, well I rolled 2 10s. I'm average Joe, apparently. Which is a 14.
Wow.
You know of them.
Exactly, right? Look, a wolf turned into a human. Like, what the fuck else is it going to be?
Literally anything else.
Not a
There are a
dragon.
lot of things.
What? A wolf turning into a human? It's not a druid. That's for sure.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do. Every time they turn back into humans, they've got leaf-like armor on. Trust me, I have seen those bastards. And a stick. They've always got a stick.
Not if they're nudists.
Yeah.
Could be nudists.
Yeah, maybe, but they don't have long enough
New
beards.
character.
I'm fast asleep, dreaming of werewolves. I'm very happy to
Well, that's at the
wrap up.
road.
But I do want you to know that I named the horse that lived Midnight.
Okay.
The horse that lived.
Yes, no, not like the boy who
Should've
lived. I was
named
like,
him
the horse.
Harry.
I didn't name the one that died.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that.
I didn't name the one that died. He was useless.
Potter. Harry Potter.
That's good actually, because if you name it, it means you'll get attached to it. So when it dies,
Mm-hmm,
it'll be more painful.
Honey, I
for
was
you.
attached to the first one.
That's true. This is
Frankly,
a
I'm only attached to them as
Yes.
long as I need them to pull the carriage. Like, honestly, the only thing that's made this journey tolerable is the fact that I'm able to not walk. But yes, we should probably wrap up because we are running out
Yes.
of time.
That's it.
We come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. Who's going first?
Mm-hmm.
I've got like 20, so I'm going to go last.
Goodness.
Tyler, why don't you kick off?
Me. All right.
Yeah. Cheers.
Let's see. Probably when Togork woke everybody up and then very visibly just stole their shit.
We made so many enemies with them.
Ah, the
Going
ale.
back up the hill.
Oh boy.
Okay.
He woke them all up. They all poked their heads out of the tent just to see him.
Michaela.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be the appearance of Strahd ? Exclamation point. And his intro, his description coming from the shadows and the boots, and then the voice. Oh my god, it was so scary. But yeah. So kudos to Tyler.
Yeah, you have no
Besides
idea
that-
how hard I was fangirling in the kitchen at the break about how good that description was. Josh will
Yeah,
attest.
it was amazing.
Mm.
Besides that, a couple small ones. Barney slipping on the ball bearings, obviously very classic Barney. And Togork in Love earlier when we were saying like we're going east or west, and we were like the girl Irina wants to go west, and Togork's like, okay, we'll go west first.
That was pretty good.
And then just now when Ismark said, if I die, Irina will be left with you and Togork, that would be a great thing. So it's so good. Yeah, awesome session.
Yeah, speaking of Togok, Matt, your MVP.
Well, I think everyone has the same MVP at the beginning. The entire, just the entire setting. I don't think I've ever been more scared in a D&D game before, and I wasn't even involved. But I'm gonna specifically say, Josh always jokes about we're gonna die today, and he actually almost died today.
Yep. You've got to prepare yourself mentally, right? And then
gotta
the
be
fact
true
that to
eventually.
save himself, he had to make charisma saves and roll a 2 and a 4 as well. I love the fact
was
that
so
we were all like
good.
deadly serious and terrified, and you rolled a 4, and Matt just cracked up laughing. It's just like, shit, you're incompetent. It was great.
Also, to his credit, he rolled 3 straight saves on his death saving
Yeah,
throws, which
exactly.
was
He's
pretty
just waiting
epic.
for it to really matter, right? Josh,
Yeah, I mean, the weekly death gif is to mentally and emotionally prepare myself that today could be the day. But yeah, I mean, it's gotta be the Strahd interaction. You guys saying how scary it was for you guys. It was 10 times for me. It was like
I know,
it was the most exciting, scariest, tense. I was like hyperventilating. I was like, oh no, this is it. This is it. This is what I've dreaded this whole time is happening. It was really, really incredible, especially being in it. But then also a little side one is just the imagery of the werewolves. Like, before we knew they were werewolves, like, I think the imagery of a creature or an animal being on 4 legs and then standing up is so scary. Like, there's such a disturbing thing to see. So even before we knew they were werewolves, that was pretty good too.
Yeah. I mean, like everybody else, just kudos, Tyler. The whole Madame Ava scene, making it flow like that.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
you've got guidance from the books as to like which card is which and whatever, but you're still drawing the cards, right? So you're still gonna make it work and then make it work for us, and that was beautiful. Your description of the coming of Strahd, like, obviously, again, you might have some guidance from the book, but the whole thing about like Josh being invisible but still being able to see the breath coming in the chill air, like that's not book written. That's just brilliant DMing. However, there was a line when he bit Strahd and you said, and he yanks himself off. I don't know if in the US it means the same thing here, but here you literally might as well said, and then he masturbates over you. Like, it was literally like it had me in fucking rolling when you said that.
You thought that was blood on my collar, but
yeah, exactly,
it wasn't.
right? So those two hits were amazing, as well as, the combat was really cool. But I've got to go with some of the comedic moments in this episode. The bit where Phaedra was like, can we smell him when we're looking for Raziel? Josh with, you should see my third leg instead of my third hand. Togok coming in with the ale, and then following up about a minute later with never fear, Togok is here. Which was great. But my absolute favourite line from the entire campaign so far is Michaela turning around and going, I can minor illusion you a candle, but it doesn't give any light. I just broke. I was like, that is the single most useless line a wizard has ever said, and it was so good. So yeah, that was it was just amazing. But that is where we're going to end. We will look forward to it.
Sorry, I have to add one more thing.
Yeah.
I have to add one more really quick thing. The entire time when Tyler was describing Strahd, and assuming that was Strahd killing Raziel, what he's doing, watching Josh's reaction the entire time was a show in itself.
It was, and yeah. But anyway, that is where we're going to end. If you guys would like to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
We shall see you soon.